Hey, what's going on? Welcome to Teasing the NFL, your destination for NFL teaser bets. I'm Daniel Saludo, along with Andrew Chang here. We're taking you to the last game for Week 15. It is Monday Night Football, of course. It is the battle in the AFC North. It is between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals. Pittsburgh is the favorite here at minus 14. Big favorite, minus 14. That's right, yep.
Yeah, we just know what happened to a big favorite today. Woo!
Yep.
God.
But we'll see what happens in this game. Your total is 40. So Pittsburgh will get teased down to minus 8. Cincinnati gets teased up to plus 20. Your over gets teased down to 34, and your under gets teased up to 46. Yes, so we will go back to your statement that, yes, we already saw what happened on the late afternoon games where the highly favored LA Rams took the big L. Proof once again they are overrated.
God. Cam Akers, you let me down, son. Now the Steelers defense has to score like 3 touchdowns.
Pretty much for you, yeah.
God, I'm not out of it yet, and you know what? You're not out of it yet either.
I need an absurd amount of luck, and I'd rather keep that luck for betting.
Or you could just say, hey, Steelers defense, score all the points in this game.
Again, that's an absurd amount of luck, and I'd rather save that for betting.
Well, how about I'll just use that as my luck, and you'll just piggyback off of my luck.
Just keep your own luck, and I need to keep my luck. What do you feel like is going to happen in this game, man? I mean, because obviously Steelers are going to be the big favorite here. Cincinnati, side note, Brandon Allen is out, so it is Ryan Finley who is going to start this game for the Cincinnati Bengals, who's terrible.
Perfect.
So that actually helps you in your defense more.
Perfect. Joe Mixon's still out?
Yes, I believe he still is, so it is
Old
back
man
to Gio.
Giovanni Bernard is
He's not
still
old. You make him sound like he's as old as Adrian
He has a
Peterson.
really weird mustache going on.
Okay, yeah, that doesn't make him old. That's just a terrible mustache.
It's like a Mario mustache.
Yeah.
Mario's pretty old.
Yeah, okay, uh-huh.
Actually, no, he's not. He's like 30 something.
Mario's in his 40s.
Really? Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Maybe 30-something.
Yeah. But so without that star-studded cast and okay defense in Cincinnati, I wouldn't even call them okay. But you know the Steelers have had trouble offensively, drop passes. Just
Don't remind me.
Well, I'm reminding our viewers, not reminding you. And you know what? It could be good for you, even though you are a black and gold fan. I do see this kind of. I'm not supposed to bet the Steelers on this one because I already know where this guy's going with the Steelers at an away game. But
I'm glad he remembers. You are learning very well. Good job, my son.
Yes. The stats speak for themselves, and our record speaks for themselves too. But I think it's a little different. They're currently on a losing streak, right?
0-2 in their last 2 games.
Yes. So I know they're gonna. Are they going to come out with a win?
They better. That's my answer.
They better. It's
because you do not need to be embarrassed for 2 weeks in a row. You do not need to become the next LA Rams, even though nobody's going to be the LA Rams by losing to an unwon team. So,
how's that Pittsburgh defense looking? Are they healthy now, or
no? I mean, they're still out. Linebackers,
no.
Bud's out. Spillane, I think, is still going to be out, and of course, Devin Bush is still out. They are going to have their full secondary again, which is always great, but they're not going to be able to create as much pressure. But in this game, they may not need to. They just need to, stand tall and be able to just stop the run, and the cornerbacks should be able to do well in the back end.
Okay.
Or in the air game. Sorry.
So let's see. Under 46. The under is 46. I'm just trying to think how many points my defense needs to score for this to happen.
Realize that the Jets in the Rams game went under 46 points. It was 43 points. So just think about that.
God. Okay, Rams and Steelers offensively have been challenged this year. Okay, their defenses are somewhat similar. Played against some very disappointing teams today. And that's if Cincinnati can't even put something on the board.
Right.
So I think the no-brainer in this The under, which I'm not usually an under guy, but it's got to be the under.
Yeah, you've had 3 overs this week, and I mean, Andrew's undefeated this week, so big applause to him so far.
God.
So if the under gets slashed in this game, he can blame me.
I'll blame you and your stats, and
the defense you chose for this game.
Would that not be like poetic justice if that defense is the one that screwed me out of the under? But you know what? I would be more than happy if the defense scores 30-some points. And
as long as you get to your finals, yeah, we know.
That's right. That's right. Got to do it for the channel. Got to do it for you, America. But yeah, Danny, is it any different for you? I know it's your stat. I know that's what you were leaning on, and that's
not my stat. It's their stat. I just happened to get it from a guy named Ralph Michaels, at Cal Sports on Twitter. Give him a follow. He's got really, really great information. Yeah. So again, last week Steelers were away under. It's not a surprise. I mean, they just don't do as well on offense on the road. So I don't expect them to do that well again. So the offense won't do as well on the road again, and you've got a really stout defense going against a non-existent offense in Cincinnati. So, yeah, under. 46 is not a lot of points. I get that. I totally understand it. But there's not much offense to come in this. What in this game do you think would prove to you in recent history of this season to think that this game gets over 46 points?
Nothing.
Exactly.
The black and golds drop passes.
Mm-hmm. Lack of run game.
Yep. Lack of run game. And just being out of sync in offense. They've been like that for quite a bit. And that defense actually has been propping them up. And I think I've kind of referred to them as the Patriots of last year. When Tom Brady was just in a slump, he had no weapons, this and that. Their offensive scheme was terrible. But it was that solid defense that kept them in. They started 8-0 too. So it's pretty much, I don't want to say the same scenario, but it's comparable for sure. And with Cincinnati, you're down to the third string quarterback.
Yep. Third string quarterback, second string running back. So yeah, they don't really give you any reason to really think that there's going to be a lot of scoring in this game. I mean, is there a chance of that? Of course. Defenses fall asleep all the time.
Oh, and you know what? It's your favorite day. It's going to be a Monday night game, so we kind of already predict that Monday nights are just kind of...
Yeah, Monday night unders are generally kind of a thing. I mean, this year's different, obviously. COVID has made things feel very different. No home field, home dogs, away favorites. All that has changed a little bit. But I'm not gonna. I don't want to bet Pittsburgh, for example. I don't trust them to cover 8 points in this game. But then again, Cincinnati could have. Last time these two teams played, Cincinnati scored 3 points or 6 points. That could easily happen again. So that's why I can't trust Cincinnati on the other side either. So I got to go with the under.
Okay, fantastic. Is there any way? Since we missed out on money line today for the Jets.
No.
Is there any way?
No. There's no way you can bet the money line on this. The Bengals do not give you any reason to think that they'll win this game at all.
I would literally laugh and cry.
I would say.
I will literally laugh and cry.
I will say this. Underdogs did well this week. Let me run through them real quick. Chicago won. Dallas won. Jets won. So it's not bad for and Chargers.
Oh, they were the dogs?
They were the dogs.
Oh yeah, they were. Wait, no, did they have that swing?
What swing?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, the Chargers were a dog in that. Yeah. So 4 dogs have won this week. So not a bad day for choosing the dog.
And definitely not a bad week at the office.
Oh, actually, and Miami and New England flipped today. So actually, technically, Miami was the underdog if you bet it day of. So 5 dogs.
Which would have been nice because I think I did lean toward Finn Nation on that one. I was like,
that was your pick for this week.
That's right. That's right. But it was not a bad day and not a bad week at the office for us, huh, Danny?
Yeah, it's been good. And, hopefully we get to cap it off. Andrew gets a second undefeated for the week.
Ooh, that would be so sweet. And nice little sprinkles on top going into the final fantasy football playoffs. But yeah, we can all wish and dream, America.
Well, we'll see what happens come tomorrow. The results can change at any time for us. We both do have chances in this game, but we'll see. But again, we are going to take the under in this Monday Night Football game. Standard Steelers away, under, very minimal scoring, stout defense, and Cincinnati just doesn't offer enough on the other side to really warrant anything else other than an under and low scoring. But let us know in the comments how you think this game is going to go. If you're going to be betting any of the sides or totals, let us know if you agree with us and any of the analysis that we have. We always like seeing it in the comments. But until next time, for Andrew Chang, I'm Daniel Saludo. If you like the content you got in this video, give it a thumbs up, give it a like, subscribe, tick the notification bell, and select all. That way you stay up to date with all of our latest videos and previews for the rest of the season. Again, we'd like to thank you for joining us in this preview for Week 15. We will be on to Week 16 come next week in the next few days, probably the next 3 or 4 days, because there are special games. Christmas edition, of course, but we will be getting to those very, very soon. But until next time, make sure you get your bets in, and of course, don't forget to be a tease.